2020 is finally over. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. A new year is here. And you know what that means? Apart from vaccines, it's time for our New Year's resolutions. And of course, we've got our financial resolutions. I'm Kalila Reynolds, and it's time for another episode of Money Mondays JA, brought to you by Proven Wealth. Now, before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on those post notifications. Also, subscribe to my newsletter at KalilaReynolds.com, where you can read a full transcript of this episode. Well, there might not be any fireworks by the waterfront this year, but that doesn't mean we're throwing away all our traditions. Nope. This is usually the time of the year when everyone makes their grand to-do list for the new year, and we're definitely keeping that tradition. So I've got your New Year's resolutions that everyone needs to have on their 2021 financial list to help you win this year. Number one, apply for your credit report and learn your credit score. If you watched my video from a couple weeks ago, then you'll know that while it isn't talked about much in Jamaica, your credit score actually plays a crucial role in the loan process at most financial institutions. Your credit score lets lenders know how likely you are to repay the loan and how much of a risk you pose to the institution. If you're granted a loan, then they'll use your credit score to determine your interest rate and how long you have to repay. But as we saw in the comments on that video, a lot of people didn't even know that Jamaica uses a credit score system. The good news is that applying for your credit report is super easy and free. You just contact a credit bureau like Credit Info Jamaica, CRIF Information Bureau Jamaica Limited, or Credit Information Services, and they'll assist you. Plus, every person and business is entitled to receive one free credit report per year from any of the bureaus. So it's a win-win. You can do it online. The links are in the description box below. And here's the important thing. Sometimes the information on your credit report is wrong or out of date. They may have loans on there that you've paid off already, but they're still reflecting on your credit report and bringing down your credit score, which affects your chances of getting another loan. If that happens, you need to contact the credit bureau and make them aware of this. So the important thing is to apply for that report as soon as possible. Do it now so that you can know what is being reported about your credit history. Now, moving on to the next resolution. One of the biggest things that we all promise to do every new year is to budget, right? Then somewhere along the line, we just completely forget about that Excel spreadsheet and the budget just blows up. But one of the problems I've realized is that many times we create unrealistic budgets to begin with. We tell ourselves we're not gonna spend more than $20,000 on food this month. But seriously, what 20 grand can buy these days? For a family? Well, remember January has 90 days to write, so I don't want you to create a budget just yet. This month, I want you to track your spending. Download a budget app like my favorite, Home Budget. In the US, there are some cool ones that even link to your bank account and credit cards. So make a note of every cent that leaves your pocket or your bank account. Every time you buy something, log it in the app. At the end of the month, you'll see exactly how much money you spent and what you spend it on. This will allow you to create a much more realistic monthly budget going forward. And here's the kicker. Because you did it in the longest and leanest month, January, and you didn't die, you can survive on that same budget, that same amount of money in the shortest month, February, and then March, April, etc. Once you've got your spending habits down, you can go in and start planning and organizing your finances. That way, if you like to get your nails done twice a month, that will be factored into your budget, and you won't feel guilty or disappointed for going over budget. Additionally, this more realistic spending plan might help you see where there's room to cut back on spending and increase your savings. All right. So after you've identified some wiggle room in your monthly budget, it's time to finally do something I've been telling you to do forever. Open an investment account. This will allow you to buy and sell investments such as stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds. At Proven Wealth, you can actually open this account with $0. That's right, you don't even need any money to open an account at Proven Wealth. You can open it now and put money in it later. Go to provenwealth.com to get started. Click the link in the description box below. Now, I know a lot of people are iffy about investing because the stock market can go either way, as 2020 has taught us. But it really isn't that scary. There are professionals who can guide you through the process and help you make the best investments for you and your family and your specific goals and risk profile. Remember earlier this year, when we talked about passive income? Well, investments are part of this group. Investing in stocks allows you to collect dividends and reap the gains when the stock price goes up. You can click the link up here or in the description box below to learn more. Just sit down and collect. Now here's our next resolution. After you open the investment account, go to HR or accounts at your company, if you work at a company, and create a monthly salary deduction that goes directly to that account. If you're self-employed, you can set up a standing order on your bank's website. You're essentially paying yourself first. That money is coming out of your salary before you pay any other bills or get tempted to spend it on something else. And the beauty about salary deductions is that because it comes out first, you don't really feel it. You usually forget about it and you just learn to live on the rest. And now when that next IPO or APO or great investment opportunity comes around, you already have money in that account to take advantage of it. You don't have to go and try find funds to participate, or worse, miss the opportunity because you didn't have any money. It will just be sitting there saying, invest me, use me, please. Our next New Year's resolution is to find at least one additional stream of regular income. Everyone needs a little side hustle, right? Something that you can do in your free time that will help boost your monthly income. It could even become your main hustle after a while. Case in point, it can be a job that you do for yourself, like making and selling masks, or something that you do for someone else, like the freelancers who work for me. You could offer to tutor students who may be feeling the pressure because of all the changes brought on by the pandemic, or it may be time to freshen up your graphic design skills and start shopping your work around to companies. Take advantage of the gig economy and sign up for sites like Fiverr and Upwork. And that brings me to my final resolution for you guys, and that is to invest in yourself. One of the hardest lessons I think we've all learned in 2020 is that life is short and time is too valuable to keep putting things off and waiting for just the right moment. You never know when a pandemic is gonna hit and just rattle all your plans. The best investment you'll ever make is in yourself. So don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Start that business, take that new job, go back to school, learn a new skill. In 2021, be more open-minded and intentional about opportunities. Not sure about an opportunity? Find someone you can ask. Google it. Do whatever research necessary to make sure it's the best choice for you. Then just do it. Well, that's it for this episode of Money Mondays JA, brought to you by Proven Wealth. Visit provenwealth.com and follow them on social media at We Are Proven. Let me know in the comments what are some of your financial resolutions for the new year. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel and my newsletter. You can click the link in the description box below. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Kalila Ray, and visit my website, KalilaReynolds.com, for a full transcript of this episode. I'm Kalila Reynolds. Stay safe.